All right. Hello, we're back. Welcome to our November 2020 podcast, your connection to everything anime. We hope you all enjoy our topics we will be discussing and covering today. We are your hosts, Ella,
Shed Ninja,
and Gob. Make of it what you will.
And a huge thanks to Say What for making our intro and video images for our podcast. So let's start with introductions. Who wants to go first?
I guess I will. I am Shed Ninja. I'm the head content manager. My job is to make sure that the anime gets up on time and done right and fix any requests that go on. I also try to be a conduit between the community and the staff itself, but I do a little bit here, a little bit there. You see me everywhere throughout the site.
Multitask.
Pretty much.
He's everywhere.
Yep, I'm the bug that's everywhere.
You're the big boss man of the content team.
In a way, I guess.
I'm Ella, also known as Miss Elegant Serenity or Ella Serenity. I'm known by all three usernames on the site. The site owner. I help run the site with my husband's product. For those of you who don't know who he is, we have been running the site together for about 6 years now. We are thankful with the amazing love and support from our fans for pitching in and helping us keep the site up and running. So thank you guys. You're awesome.
And I'm Gob. I'm one of the content managers. I keep stuff that's broken fixed. I just joined here, what was it, April?
Yes.
Yep,
so,
it
yeah.
was...
So you're fairly new to the team. Great community. Great team.
And I'm learning how to push all the buttons. The right way, not the wrong way.
Yep, we need to
Sometimes
get you
the
to
wrong
stop pressing that big shiny red one.
No, don't push the red one. You might break the site.
Is there any way to break the site, though?
Well, we did have a April Fool's site theme one year where we had this big red button and it said "Do not touch." And as soon as everybody touched it, it opened up 1,000 tabs, and it really froze a whole bunch of people's computers.
Can we do that?
So yeah,
first, please.
we used to do so many amazing things for April Fools, and I don't know if we did any this past year because, COVID and everything kind of ruined it all for everyone. So, but yeah, that was kind of fun back in the day and seeing all the people respond to, "Oh my God, you broke my computer."
Okay. So I think we got... Go on.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, before we officially begin, I want to give a huge shout out to all of our retired staff for all their past hard work and volunteer time they put into the site, and to our current staff for all their amazing hard work, time and effort they all put into helping us keep the site running. We honestly couldn't have done this without you all. So from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you all.
Absolutely.
This is coming from myself and Spore and, all the rest of our team. So I guess we could start by apologizing for our long absence of doing a podcast. A lot has been, honestly, it's been hard just to try to get users together and find the appropriate time to host the podcast and having the right equipment. So thankfully, Shed here has the equipment so we can record, and now here we are.
Well, I don't know. My internet's kind of crappy. I'm hoping that having it hotspotted to my phone will be helpful.
And I think the three of us kind of have more of like an opening of time frames of when we can actually be on and host a podcast, whereas before it was just hard to get anybody on a Saturday. Like everyone has their daily lives, so some people work and they couldn't attend, so it was just hard to find a good team to be able to sit down and do it with everybody's work.
Well, I have no life, so I think we'll be pretty much fine.
And I have a busy life, but I'm home right now since, COVID, thank you, no.
Yep. What is COVID going to turn into, like Hitler or something? You can't have any conversation without talking about it?
Right. And since it's a big thing, we're going to cover topics of COVID, so Yeah. So do we want to move on to our site announcements?
Well, before we move on to anything, I
guys have-
think we should introduce Gub officially, since he is officially the first content manager added onto the team.
Okay.
So I just wanted
well.
to say thank you for all your hard work, Gub. Please keep it up. This is coming
no
from my
problem.
heart. And you do a really good job, and I'm happy to be able to speak to you here and back and forth and have a decent time with you.
I have to agree. Actually, me and Spar was just discussing the other day about how we have such a great content team now after we kind of took a little bit of a hit there for a while. So we have, such an amazing team that's working together and, not overstressing you guys.
Well, I know how to pace myself, so I'm not going to get burnout. So
That's good. Yeah, when we first when I started doing it, we were far behind. We were several months behind, so we had to. Myself and Black-Hearted Rose was doing a lot of catch-up work, and we were burning ourselves out because we were rushing so much to try to get all this new anime up. So, and then it kind of slowed down. Now we're just kind of like adding second links and just keeping up. And I think in a way, COVID kind of helped because it slowed down the distribution of anime or episodes, so that way we're not like before it was like 10 we can upload like 10 anime episodes a day, but now it's like what, 2 or 3 now of new episodes.
Yeah, it has slowed down a lot. I think maybe I'm lucky to have 4 or 5 series a day. Some days, like I've in the past when this epidemic first hit, we weren't even getting this series a week. Like, weren't even getting an episode a week. And then finally, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, One Piece hit. And that thing did not hit for weeks and weeks. And one day we got from episode 530, I believe it is, up to episode 600 in one day. And I was like, what the hell is this? That was a fun day, and I'm happy it happened on a Saturday, because if it did not happen on a Saturday, I probably couldn't have added them.
Well, at least we got it on. I mean, I know I was waiting for Plunderer, and I was like, what's taking so long? I started watching it in English, and I finished it in sub because I got tired of waiting. The sub was being released every week, and I think the English was being, the dub was being released, once every 2 weeks or
every
something
month.
like that?
It was like every month.
yeah, it was once a month.
Didn't it just finish?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
I think about 4 or 5 months
I
ago.
finished it in,
I think maybe a week.
I finished it in sub. I got tired of waiting.
Yeah, so that one I'm gonna go back through and rewatch the entire thing now that it's all in English.
They're supposed to be coming out with a second season, but I'm not sure when that will happen. They announced it back in April, but I haven't seen anything more about it since then. I can see if I can find something about the second season. Second season is expected to be released in January 2021. Due to the COVID pandemic, the period Plunderer Season 2 may not be published.
That will be a nice birthday present for me.
Your birthday's in January?
It's January 27th.
Nice.
Mine's in the middle of December.
Oh.
Mine's September, so mine's already passed. Got a whole nother year to wait.
Yep, I'm a January baby. Well, anyways, what are we starting back on to after the introductions and all that?
Okay, so for our site announcements, as our gift to our wonderful users and their continued support, we will be taking down our pesky ads that we host on our site till the end of the year, maybe longer. And then I guess we should explain to our users that there are 2 different ads, one which we host to help take care of our domain server, the server fees and everything like that. And then there's a second series of ads, which we constantly get complaints about, but they're not from us. Those are from the video.
MP4 upload and stream tape and all those other sites, because they need to pay for their overhead. They are providing us a free service. We do not have to pay for them. Well, there are some uploaders that you can pay for, like I've been debating getting the FlashX Pro or Stream Tape Pro, but I don't know if I should.
Oh, we can try meddling around with that and see what works with the site. But just to let our users know that the ads that are on the video host, we unfortunately do not have any authority over. So we apologize if it's any inconvenience that you deal with those.
It's just 3 or 4 clicks and they're gone.
Pretty much, yeah. It's simple. And you can use
ad
blocker
blocks.
to block. Yes.
I use a pop-up blocker, and that helps out a lot for the MP4 and the stream tape ads, because the ads that they use are pop-ups. They're not...
Right.
I think our ads are pop-under ads. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, they are pop-up. Believe they are pop-under ads.
Meaning they only pop up on the site itself. They do not pop up in a separate web page. But the ones in...
It's on each episode page. So when you click on an episode, when you hit that next button, you'll get more ads. But hopefully, we're planning to Sportsbits to take those down here in the next week or so for the holiday, for Christmas and everything.
Ah, well, that would be nice.
And then for the other announcements we have is we also have a patron for the site. I don't think anybody is aware of this. For anyone that wants to donate through Patreon, on any funds that come from the patron or any donations we do go to help pay for site. And we also sometimes host events where we give gift certificates, like $10 gift certificates for winners. We used to be really big on Halloween, but unfortunately, as you guys have seen, we haven't had many people put in submissions, and we like to at least see like 5 submissions before we say, okay, we're gonna, have everybody vote and then pick the winner. But when you only get 1 or 2, we can't really do much. So hopefully we can get more people to join in our events that we host, so that way we can start giving out gifts and things for our users.
Yeah, the submissions were next to nothing. I think the pumpkin one was probably 10 users on the Discord, 4 users on the forum.
Was that for this year or last year?
This year.
Okay. And so when we don't get too many people, we can't really do the whole gifts, giving out the gifts, but we do have them. We used to also do I think it was Vapin used to get it was like an anime where they send you like a box of anime stuff once a month. You pay a subscription and you get like this box. I can't remember what they're called.
Otaku box or Otaku. I think it's Otaku something.
Yeah, I think that's it. And he would get so much stuff that he didn't need. So he had offered at one point for us to use the items that he didn't want as gifts to give out to our users that participated in our events. But so I don't know. I'd have to speak with him to see if he still had that or if he was still doing that. I guess that's it. I guess the other event would go to GOB if he wants, or Gob, however way you want to name it. I call you by either. So to announce.
You call me late for dinner, there's going to be a problem.
Oh, what problem? What problem, buddy? What problem?
If you want to announce the when the next Jan call is and what we do there.
That is going to be on I just had it here a minute ago. Oh, come on, phone.
Isn't it tomorrow?
The 28th.
Oh,
no,
the 28th. Oh, okay.
It's after Thanksgiving.
Ooh, so we're going to be stuffed with turkey and do the monthly chat. That would be fun.
Yes.
After Black Friday shopping. I don't know. I don't participate in that, but some people might.
Well, if they got a black eye from Black Friday shopping, it's no problem. We won't see it.
Full belly.
Unless if we do video chat.
So so it'll be Saturday after everybody has their bellies full, empty wallets, and possibly maybe one or two might have a black eye.
Yep. We want pictures. We want pictures.
Yeah, we do. We got to see evidence, or it didn't happen.
Yep, photos or it did not happen.
We are
I
also...
got a bargain on. I had to punch out 3 people.
Oh, and you can also, I know what we can do. We can also do a thread where everybody can post what they have for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, I like that idea. I can show my famous Waldorf salad.
I'm actually getting ready to puree some pumpkins to make homemade pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie, and pumpkin rolls.
Ooh, can we come over?
Sure. And I gotta say this, Lax Girl, this is for you. You can come over too, because she always says she's coming over when I make food. I don't know if she'll listen, but hey. So we can do that. We can do. We can pop maybe you can pop like a little link in the thing where we can create what you had for Thanksgiving or something like that, and then that can go along with the "What are you thankful for?" thread, which we encourage users to hop in and tell everybody what you're thankful for. You can tag users or not, or just say you're grateful for your family or whatever. It's a nice little thing that we do every year to show our appreciation for each other.
Yeah, I must have tagged about 50, 60 users, I think. I'm extremely thankful for all you guys. What you do, you gave me a purpose, you gave me something to do that basically distracts me from real life, and I enjoy that.
And I think that's the good thing about the site is that it does give, a lot of users just a place to kind of escape from the reality of things, because life can be hard, and when you have a great community to come to every day, it's something worthwhile. You have the same people to talk to, your friends, especially right now with COVID. You don't, everybody's stuck at home. Well, those that are unfortunate are stuck at home.
Yeah, they can tune out the world and tune in the anime.
Yep. Discuss the anime, play games. So what do we got? We got a gaming club. We got all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's plenty of things to do on the forum. You have your RP club. We used to also do a comic book club. So if anybody is interested to check that out, they can. We want to kind of revive the forum a little bit if more people are interested into joining us and helping us bring it back alive. And there's the Asylum, which Shed can explain what all's going on in there.
Okay, the Asylum is basically just a place where you play games. There are a ton of games there. I made a few. I made the Jan Vending Machine, which is basically a mind game. You put in a quarter and you give the user whatever the heck you want. And we have given a lot of weird stuff. Supernatural Knight and BK and Mafia Cow all got involved in this. I think a few new users got involved as well. It is just a fun game. There's a bunch of other mind games in there. There's endless counting. You basically count till you get to infinity. There is throw the user into the anime world. There is... If you cannot think of something, there is even one that I made a while back when I first joined the one which is called Anime Q&A. You answer the question as the character that is asked. So I asked Conan from Case Closed, why do you wear the bow tie? Another user responds, because it's stylish. What the heck do you think? And it goes on and on and on like that. That's cool. Basically, all that I'm saying is it's mind games. It is fun. There's anime talk in the forum that's towards the top end, and then there's off topic, which is basically, heck, what you did over the weekend. Put a thread in there. Boom.
And anyone can create a new thread in the Asylum. We have that tag thread now where everybody is getting tagged. So if you get some random tags, there you are.
Yep, that's probably from us. I've been going through the member list alphabetically and just one day do a letter.
That's actually kind of fun because I've seen a lot of users randomly pop up and be like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot about you guys here. Thank you for tagging me." So maybe that might spike the form.
Yep, I'm hoping it will. Is there any other things? Because
We do have the No Shave November going on for anybody that is participating, and of course we have some that are participating in the Ella's NSFW channel for the Triple N No Nut November.
I failed that. I went to about day 12 and there was a game that I wanted to play and I played it and that made me fail it.
It doesn't help that we're all constantly like posting, an SFW.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ella. Thank you, Rome. Thank you, everybody, for giving me.
We support you in a different way.
Well, not so much as trying to break him.
Oh, I'm already broken, Gub. I'm already broken.
We like to keep you on the edge.
I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on to you.
But back to the No Shave November. If anybody wants to be participating in that, several users in the past have posted photos. You actually basically post your progress throughout the month of November of your beard or whatever. Even if women want to participate, by all means, go for it.
Nothing below the waist, though, please.
Yes, legs and armpits is fine, or bushy brows.
No bikini area.
Exactly. I don't think that might get us in trouble.
We don't need an X rating.
So in the No Shave November thread, we also have the link to the actual No Shave November site for those that would like to make a donation. I don't know if people are aware what No Shave November is for. It's to raise awareness for cancer victims who have lost their hair, and in an effort, you grow your hair out to support those without hair by, a lot of people will cut if they're growing their actual hair, like on their head, some will go and have their hair cut and donate it to cancer victims.
Well, mine's not long enough for that. It's way too much shoulders.
Yeah, and I grow hair very, very, very patchy. If you cannot tell, I'm taking place in it, but once my boss tells me to shave, I'm going to shave.
It's just start wearing a mask. A hairnet, that's what it is. I'm double masking it today. Why? Because I got to cover my beard and protect it from COVID.
No COVID beard.
So do we have the anime list, the ongoing anime? Do you have that?
I'll pull it up. 1 second.
So I guess we're going to start along by talking about the ongoing anime list and any new upcoming anime that's coming up between now and December is planning to be dubbed. Does one of you guys want to read them off?
Okie dokie. B, The Beginning, Succession, Baka Hamura, Blade Runner, Black Lotus, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners. Where was I? Demon Slayer, the movie, Infinity Train, Dr. Stone Season 2. I'm going to have to stop here about Dr. Stone. Because of how our site works, and we got a DMCA from Dr. Stone Season 1, I don't think we're going to be able to put Dr. Stone Season 2 up.
Might be able to do it temporarily, but then more than likely we will be forced to take it down, unfortunately.
Okay. Eden, it's on Network 1. Okay. I'm going to try this, but I'm going to probably fuck it up. Fana Pirate Princess. Godzilla Strangler Point. Gaiza Phantom Trigger the Animation. Heaven's Official Blessing. High Rise Invasion. Whatever the IS Ishidata and Asakura. Kikasame Love is War Season 1. Don't ask me why Season 2 is dubbed before Season 1. It's just messed up that way.
We're going to give you Season 2, then we're going to give you Season 1 later.
Pretty much. Crap, I lost my place.
Konosuba.
Konosuba, God's Blessing on the World, Legend of the Crimson.
It's a mouthful.
Kuroku Basketball, Mars Red, Memories, Mr. Otasami, Mahiru, and Rojo's Buru. Ooh, that one sounds fun! Buru Supernatural Investigation. I'm gonna save that for later.
And the second season is being released
too.
The
second season's being released after that? Fuck yeah. Night is Short, Oh my, I've been wanting to see this one in sub. It's coming out in dub. I love the visuals in that. I watched an OVA on it. I watched, a anime music video on it, and the visuals are so trippy. It is chef's kiss perfect. I'm sorry, I completely had a nerdgasm right there.
Tell me all.
Okay,
I'm sure others can relate. I'm sure there's others listening to this going, oh my god.
Pacific Rim, The Black, Re:Zero, Starting Life in Another World, The Frozen Bond, Resident Evil, Infinite Darkness,
Ralakuma's
Theme Park Adventures, Shachi Barato, President, It's a Time Battle. That sounds fun.
Shenmue
The Animation, Spriggans. I am happy I play Skyrim. Strike Riches, Road to Berlin. Ooh, there's a lot of... That time I got reincarnated as a slime Season 2? Yes! Yes! Therma Roman Novam. 7 Deadly Sins. Dragon's Judgment.
Ooh, I'm interested in that one.
You a 7 Deadly Sins fan?
Yes, I am. They cliffhangered the last season, so I'm a little waiting for the next season.
The Way of the House Husband. Ooh. Thus Spoke Kabashi Ronan. Trace. Uzumaki. Vampire in the Garden. That one sounds fun.
Ooh. I like vampire ones.
Violet Evergarden. Now this one is another one that we might have to take down. I apologize, but that's another series that got hit by DMCA. But Violet Evergarden, the movie.
But let's say what know about that one.
Yeah, he kind of sort of would want to know. Yoshima Baro.
I saw it on Netflix. It is very, very good.
Was that one? Oh, okay. I think I've seen that one then. If it's there, I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that definitely had my wife in tears. I'm so mean. Watch this, dear. It's funny.
It had its ups and downs, but I mean, when I saw the series, I was in tears almost every freaking episode. Thank you, whoever created it, for doing that to me. That was... Sport was like, "You crying about your anime again?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Shut up! Leave me alone. It's not funny.
Right? Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay. Unibasha Japanese Ghost Stories.
You forgot Wave listened to me.
Oh, bite me. Wave, listen to me. There we go. It's up. Happy. Yusakai, Yu Yu Hashino, 2-shot, all or nothing. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And I probably mucked up like 20 names, but still. Boom.
Don't feel bad. I have to.
I'm happy.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Hey, I messed up a lot of names too. You know, anime is hard to pronounce when you're not like when you don't have the fluent language.
Oh, trust me, I'm not
They
fluent
speak
at all.
in syllables. They break their words down into syllables.
And they make up long titles.
Very, very, very long.
Yes. So I guess we should. I guess the next topic I had was, what do people think about COVID? And people can actually. I think we've covered that topic.
It's fun. I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah, COVID is definitely the world's finest thing. It's like a fine wine. It gets better with age.
And it's like delayed everything for us. So yeah, we've had a few users that are like, why isn't this out yet? Why isn't that out yet?
Yeah, I had to do a
literally all you
post
need
in
to
the
say.
forum just so that I had something
Because
to
the voice
link
actors
to.
can't get to the studio.
Just all you got to do is put COVID. Enough said.
Yep, about it.
Do you want your anime to sound like it's coming through a telephone? No.
It might have some like, it might sound like it's coming from afar, but I guarantee you they're doing their best.
Well, for a little while there, they were going to try in-house dubbing. I don't know how well that went, but there was a whole bit from My Hero Academia about it. And it looks like finally, they got over it.
Right. And I just hope that the second wave isn't going to be taking more effect onto the anime releases, because it's really gonna hurt a lot of sites, and I'm sure a lot of people, especially with how a lot of people are, some people aren't handling COVID very well right now. And we're back. So should we move on to anime news?
Sure, I'm guessing I'm up for this.
Yes.
Okie
You're
dokie. So, unfortunately, this topic has a little bit of dark matter to it. It involves suicide. So, if this is a subject that hurts you, I'm going to put a link up above somewhere in this darn screen of the time slot of the next show that's going on. So, if you are psychologically damaged or psychologically involved by the topic of suicide, please skip to that time slot. Gub, Ella, are you two okay with this?
Yeah.
I think suicide awareness is actually a good thing to inform people of what's really going on.
It is a very, very important subject.
And for some people, it is a little bit of some people can't handle the talk of suicide. That's why we give a little bit of a disclaimer, like, hey, we're about to talk about this. So if it's touchy for you, please move on.
Yep.
Yeah. Being EMS, I see it, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten to the point of, meh, yeah, okay.
So basically, there was a bunch of voice actors that were asked this specific question. And the question is, have you ever thought about wanting to die about work? Well, I think we all have had that thought in their brain. I work in a place that is not exactly, I would say, favorable. I work at a dry cleaners, and I have to deal with a lot of customer complaints and stuff like that. I do upfront work. And you cannot imagine the stress that the voice actors have to go through. Like, they have to deal with dubbing. If they're not right with the voice that they do, they have to do it over. Sometimes they have to do 20, 30 takes just for a 30-second piece. Mm-hmm. So they are under extreme stress and pressure. And because of that, 48 of the 166 people that were asked this question responded yes. And that is just amazing. It is depressing. It's about over 38% of people who responded to that. Because of their work hours, how badly they are harassed, the judgment on social media. It is amazing how they work just so that we can watch them move the mouths of the voice actors and put us in between the show that is going on. Like, we do not give voice actors the amount of clout that they deserve. They work their asses off.
Agree.
And
They're not appreciated.
there is a handful of actors that died just because of the pandemic that is going on. Actresses like, I'm probably going to butcher this, Shia Ashuno?
Sheena?
One second. I'll put them up in the chat so that maybe other people can help.
I can read them. Actress Sia Ashina and Yoko Takeuchi. Actors Haruma Mayari. And reality TV stars Hana Kimaru.
This pandemic has raged talks about suicide everywhere, not just in Japan, not just in America, everywhere, Spain, everywhere. This topic hits so hard. Even I've been thinking dark thoughts like this, and I am a happy-go-lucky person. What are your guys' view on this, Ella and Gub? What are your guys' view on the article?
I can honestly see how it would be stressful for them. I think with the article, it also mentioned the fact that a lot of the actresses and actors are put on several strict diets and sleep restrictions. So combine that on top of everything else that they have to deal with on the stress, it does, make you realize that they're so stressed out and they're so pushed over the edge they can't take it anymore and result to suicide. And suicide is a tough topic. I've had friends that went down that route and have done my best to talk to them. Not necessarily went to the suicide route, but had spoke of not wanting to live anymore because things were too stressful for them. And sometimes what you can do is just give them someone to talk to and just express, like, hey, I know things are tough, and if you ever need someone to listen to, I'm here. Come talk to me. I might not be able to give you much input, but just know that I care and I'm listening. And I think that's one of the things that we can do for each other, especially in this time where COVID is really making suicide rates increase.
Yeah, about the best thing you can do. If you have a friend who is acting depressed or anything, talk to them. You are the voice. Talk. You can do it. It's not that hard. Just being a friend to cry to, being a person to talk to, being a hand out there to hold. That is all that matters.
GOV, did you have anything to add?
Well, talk is good. It does help. And in fact, on the Discord site, there are 4 people that are within a 3-hour drive of me that if they need a real life talk, I can go to them. It's not a problem.
And that's the amazing thing about this. That's one of them. Go ahead.
Any of us here, if you're within the Pennsylvania range, I'll happily drive over there and be a hand to talk to and a person to hold on to. I don't care. I have no life. I have a driver's license. I will try to get there as quickly as I can. I am okay to talk to people. I don't care. If your life is important. Yes, there's over 9.4 billion people in this world, but every single one of those lives matter. Don't you dare think that your life does not matter.
And that's one of the amazing things about this community also, is that we've had instances where we've had users personally reach out because they felt like they were worthless. They didn't have anybody to turn to. And that's one of the wonderful things about this community is me personally, I went through a tough time in my life. And if it wasn't for a lot of the users in the community, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. And
Same.
I thank them for being there and supportive of me. And, you know, and I'm there for anybody else that needs help. So if anybody ever feels that they have nobody to talk to, please reach out to our community because we are here for you. We're here to talk. Even if you just want to need a place to escape and just talk about some nonsense, you know, we're here to chat with you. We're not going to discriminate.
Yeah, I don't know about Ella or Gub, but my Discord messages, my forum messages, my chat and go message, they're all open. If you need to talk to me, go for it. I'm here.
We have private channels. We can talk to you in private channels, so it's not out in public. It's not a big
Yes.
deal.
And we can do voice chats. We can even do, you know, private chats. You can talk to openly in the community, whatever your comfort zone is. We have very many people that can talk to you. We've had several people that have gone through similar experiences that would be more than happy to reach out. You know, you might say, hey, I need someone to talk to. I'm going through a rough time. And I guarantee if you pop in and say that in our general chat, you'll have multiple people say, hey, what's up? You know, I'm here to talk to you. So don't ever hesitate to come talk to anybody in our community.
Yep, we are probably one of the best online communities I can think of.
Support. That's what it pretty much runs down to.
Okay, I'm pretty much done with mine. Who's next?
I guess I can go if you're fine with that, Joby or Gob.
That's fine.
Okay. On the brightest side of things, Demon Slayer manga creator Koyoharu Gotogi, I think that's pronounced wrong, but I don't know, was awarded the Kodansha, which is the Noma Publishing Culture Award. Koyoharu won the award for the circulation of the Demon Slayer manga as it topped over 1 million copies, which in turn gave strong sales to the franchise anime, games, novels, spin-offs, mangas, and merchandise. It boosted the entire publishing industry from 2019 to 2020. The manga franchise sold a total of 90.518 million printed copies in Japan, which was the second highest manga series total that Oricon has recorded since it began publishing its book sales charts. Wow. The same award also went out to Nintendo's Animal Crossing. I have it as Anime Crossing. Anime Mind, you know. It's Animal Crossing New Horizon, which set records by selling over 22.4 million units worldwide. Also, novelist Jun Aikido was awarded it for his best-selling Hanzawa Naoki, Downtown Rocker, and No Side Game books. A Noma Publishing Culture Award ceremony was held, which honored the 2019 anime film director Makoto Shinkari, who did Your Name, Weathering with You, manga publisher Robin N. Naikiyoshi, acclaimed novelist Kiyo man, so many names, it's so hard to pronounce, Hagishino, and magazine model Miles Shirashi and Erika Ikuda from the idol group Nogizika. That's a mouthful. For those that aren't aware of what the award honors, it honors those who made excellent contributions to publishing, or more specific, reinventing publishing. So let's give a big congrats to all those who were awarded the Noma Publishing Culture Award. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Okay. All right, I'll go now.
Okay.
The Weekly Shonen Jump magazine. You probably noticed, those of you that subscribe, you didn't get your issues on time. That's because Shueisha explained that they had somebody possibly test positive in the magazine's editorial department. So they shut down, everybody went home, and they were trying to work from home, and it didn't quite work. But they're back on track. some other magazines got combined weekly to make 3 or 4 magazines in 1 week. But now, the 23rd, you will be getting, or no, the 21st, you'll be getting the 51st issue. Then on November 23rd, you'll be getting the 52nd issue. Let's see. Now, the first 2021 issue will ship out on December 7th, with next year's issues all being sent out on time.
Ooh.
And I think that carries into the manga world too, where issues were delayed due to the wonderful COVID.
COVID again. And I think I read somewhere that there's going to be some new manga introduced into those shonen, those new shonen series. So keep an eye out on those as well.
Yes, I forgot to mention that.
No, it's fine. It was like a totally different thing I read. So, I guess that concludes our. Did you have anything else to add before I conclude the anime news? Oh, wait, I do remember one. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if anybody has heard, but recently we just found out, actually on November 19th, Kirby Robert Morrow, who was a voice actor, he was a Canadian voice actor and writer and comedian, has passed away. I don't know if anybody is familiar. He was known as the voice of Miroku of Inuyasha, Van Flannel from the Ocean dub of Escaflowne, Cyclops from X-Men Evolution, Jay from the Class of Titan, Teru Mikami from Death Note, Taro Martin from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, Ryo Kashuki from Project Arms, Goku from Ocean Dub's Dragon Ball Z, Hotshots from Transformers Cybertron, and Cole from Lego Ninjago Master of Spinjitzu. He also did a lot of other voice acting, but unfortunately, due to time frames, we can't list them all. We are not sure what was the cause of his death, but he died at the age of 47.
Wow, that is young. That is very, very, very young. That's pretty much, I'm half as old as he was. I'm 22 and he was 27. 47. Shit. Wow. Really makes you look at life.
It does. They didn't say what was the cause. I mean, in the articles I've read, they didn't specify what the cause of his death was. It was still to be determined. But since it was new news that we just discovered last night, I figured that was something to mention to our anime fans in the anime world, because I'm sure a lot of people are fans of him. So then I guess that takes us into what animes we have recently watched.
So, can I go?
Go for it. I know that you were excited about this topic.
Okay, so far what I watched recently, I pretty much on my days off, I watch about a series a day, maybe sometimes two. But anywho, recently what I've been watching is, by the grace of God, that airs every single Monday, and it got me hooked. It is decent plot. I'm a sucker for cute characters, and the main is a very, very, very cute character. And then I actually just recently started today watching Somali in the Forest. That is a very, very, very good one. And movies, recently I watched A Whisker Away. I think it's a Studio Ghibli film. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But it's basically about this girl who puts on a mask and turns into a cat and tries to get the love of his life. And it's really, 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 really sweet.
It sounds like a cute anime. I might end up adding that to my list.
It is very, very, very cute. It's a movie. It will probably only take about an hour. I probably rewatched it 20 times.
We should also mention you added like how many animes to your to watch list just when we were listing them. And I wish I had that time. I wish I had the time to watch anime like that. You know, mom life. Huh?
Well, the recent one I just finished was Spice and Wolf.
Oh, that's a good
And,
one.
Nice.
I tell you what, that thing will go. You'll go from tears to being pissed off in a blink of an eye. It just goes back and forth, and it's one nice show.
Nice.
And I like the nice drama ones.
I haven't seen it, but I do plan to watch it. And I've been hearing a lot of people talking about it.
It sucks. It only has 2 seasons, and season 2 leaves you on one hell of a cliffhanger. But they won't continue it. They want to sell mangas, so.
Sadly.
Yeah.
And you guys were the ones that are. I think it was was it Say What that got me to watch the Violet Evergarden? So that was a recent one I just watched.
Oh, I went through all
Violet
that,
Evergarden
the OVA
is
movie.
Chef's Kiss wonderful.
It's a really good anime. It's got a lot into it, like action. It's got some, it's a tearjerker. So if you're going to watch it with a girl, definitely.
I tricked my wife into watching with me, and she was bawling her eyes out at a couple points.
I was bawling my eyes out when I watched it too. So, aside from that, I can't remember what other recent anime I watched.
Didn't you watch Akame ga Kill a while ago?
Earlier this summer, we watched I watched the Akame ga Kill, and what was the other one? Shoot, I can't. I had to look at my MAO. My goodness, I know right now we're watching Me and Spore are finishing Attack on Titan. We just hit season 3. We watched it a few years ago, and then we had stopped watching it, and then didn't finish. Now we're finishing it because there's the next season is to be released on what date is it? Season 4 will be released on Monday, December 7th, 2020. So we decided to get caught up on we decided to get caught up on Attack on Titan, so that way when the next episode gets released, we're ready to watch it. Man, I can't think of what I know. Violet Evergarden was a recent one that I watched, and there was a couple other ones that I watched too. Plunderer I watched earlier this year. Some people liked it, some people didn't.
I think I saw on there is talk of a second season of Plunderer, and they're going to continue Violet Evergarden.
I'm excited.
There's one more they're going to continue on to, and I can't remember what it is right now. I just saw it last night.
Oh, I think I watched I watched Parasite too, also recently.
Oh, Parasite, that's a good one.
Yes.
The other recent ones that I watched was Flip Flappers. I liked that one. That one was balls to your walls insane, but it was a good watch. Oh. What else? Except rewatching Riddle Story of the Devil for like the 50th time. Anyone who knows me here, that's my favorite series.
Parasite wasn't what I... Go ahead.
I had to watch Golden Time twice.
I just posted a list of announced dubbed anime if anyone wants to read those off. It's quite a bit, actually. There's no dates on these, but there is some announced episodes of anime that will... If
you're going to watch that, watch it twice. The second time will make more sense.
I also watched the recent 7 Deadly Sins. I think that came out in August. Parasite, me and Spore watched it together, and it was actually not what I expected, to be honest. I thought it was more like a serious horror type of anime, but it had a lot of comedy aspect into it. Like, I was laughing my ass off while watching it, and then it had some serious moments, and it always had some little like cracked up jokes here and there. So it was a lot of mixed feeling when watching that anime, but in the end, me and Spore really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Parasite is a very, very, very good series.
I'm a little behind. I wish I had more time to watch anime, but I gotta watch more. I gotta watch a couple for before our next podcast. That's for sure. So I have more to talk about. I'll be like, I just watched Attack on Titans again. But other than that, so is there anything else we want to talk about before we end this month's podcast? I got a challenge. Count how many times COVID is mentioned in this podcast.
COVID.
COVID.
We gotta lighten. We gotta give a
Combine the two. Fucking COVID.
Rona.
right? No, fuck COVID.
Motherfucking COVID.
You'll have to lead in with a R. This is an R rating because of the language.
Okay.
I know all the memes and stuff, but yeah. So does that conclude our podcast?
I think, anything to interject? Do you want to say shed your fucking asshole?
No, but I'll have a few surprises for you in your private messages there.
Ooh, anything nice? Any cat girls? Ooh.
I have some slightly tasteful ones for you, Ella.
Oh, so I get all the distasteful ones, huh?
I gotta bring out my save folders to save my same thing. Well, this podcast
We're
was
talking about go to the site and look. Well, you can't look at sheds.
No,
What?
You can always jump onto Discord and just like private message GOB and be like, hey, about those images, can you like shoot them over to me?
Yep. Just ask and we'll hand them out.
Disclosure, they are not safe for work, so I wouldn't be opening them while you're at work, or your boss might be like, what the hell?
Well, I don't know. If you work at an erotic publisher, might give you some material.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Honest, just research.
I swear to God, it's research on how to reboot protein stains.
Oh, well, this podcast was fun. I'm sure our viewers are like, what the heck?
Yeah, why is he talking about that?
This is how we are. This is how our site is. We're fun.
Yeah, it's a wonder that it's still held together with a bunch of goofballs like us holding it.
But we love it. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook pages, Just Anime Network and Anime Unlimited, as well as our Instagram, Just Anime Network and Anime Unlimited. We also have a merchandise shop where you can purchase Just Anime merchandise. The link is in the video as well as below.
Well, I'm gonna pause it and then...
Let me finish. So I'll just do the let's conclude.
Okie dokie.
All right. So this concludes our November 2020 podcast. Until next month, which we will discuss what's going on with the site, more anime news, etc. Please feel free to reach out and let us know what you would like for us to talk about. We're always open for suggestions. Signing off.
Signing off. This is Shed. Bye, all.
Bye.
And don't forget, the chat is the 28th at 8 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
don't forget
it's
that.
28th.
24 hours? Who knows?
We'll see you then.
See ya. Bye.
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 Bye.